W-2 jobs automatically withhold your taxes on every single paycheck. You don't have to do nothing unless you go into HR and physically change your tax status from, like, let's say a 1% to another, or exempt all the way. Your employer handles all of that for you. HR handles it all. You don't even got to think about it.
I got you, homie.
On the other hand, when you're a gig worker, you are responsible for all of your tax responsibility. That means that at the end of the year, when tax time comes, you got to do your calculations. You got to know how much your deductions are.
You're broke.
How much your expenses is.
You're broke.
All up to you on if your information is entered correctly.
How? Hold on, bro.
And to make sure that if there are deductions, that they are applicable deductions.
Huh?
We ain't even gonna get into the itemization and stuff. Just understand the difference is W-2, they do it all for you.
I got you, homie.
And if you a 1099 food delivery driver, you gotta do it all yourself.
Huh?
Think of it like this. Just be prepared to set aside 25 to 30% of your earnings for taxes.
I'm gonna come. Oh.
This one is kind of a huge one. Vehicle expenses. The reality is W-2 jobs rarely require you to destroy your personal asset.
Wow.
Now, there are some jobs out there that might require you or allow you to use your personal vehicle. But for the most part, when we're talking about W-2 jobs, you're not going to be using your personal vehicle. Maybe some salaried positions out there may provide you a work vehicle. But when you're doing gig work, it forces you to track your mileage, track your fuel depreciation, track your maintenance that you have to perform on the car, oil changes, brakes, tires, rotation, struts, all of that. Anything you can think of when it comes to the suspension on your car and the braking and the stop and go. All of that is on you. One huge benefit is your guaranteed versus your variable pay. W-2 guarantees you an hourly minimum or fixed salary for your time. But on the other hand, gig work only pays when you are on a job or you complete a job. So some apps offer getting paid by time. I do not recommend it. Most apps you get paid by the completion of the task or the delivery, meaning you can sit in a parking lot for an hour and make $0. When you're doing a W-2 job, there's a lot of structure. When you're doing gig work, there is an abundance of freedom. The schedule illusion is the gig apps let you log on whenever you want. They let you schedule pretty much whenever you want. But that don't mean you finna always make money during those times. You only make money during the peak times, during the busy times. W-2s have fixed hours, and it don't matter if it's busy. It don't matter if it's a peak time. You getting paid for the time that you there for a fixed amount regardless of what's going on. Now, when you at a W-2 job, you got a boss. You got a support team. You have a system built around you to help you succeed at your job. There is no system like that when it comes to gig work. On these apps, there ain't no manager. Ain't nobody breathing down your neck. That may be a good thing in some situations, but in others, that may be a bad thing. If something goes wrong on the app, you out there by yourself. Ain't nobody to help you. You can call support, but you're going to be on hold for another 20 to 30 minutes just to even begin to get any type of resolution on your problems. Now, one thing you won't have to deal with is workplace culture or socialization. W-2 jobs often have co-workers, networking communities, social environments, things you have to participate in as an employee. Gig work is entirely solitary. You spending most of your time alone in your car, mad as hell. No, I'm just playing. All jokes aside, it's a solitary job. So if you are the kind of person that needs, companionship, co-workership, all that, gig work ain't gonna be the move for you. Talk about some benefits and protections, okay? Because in gig work, you have none.
Huh?
You have zero whatsoever. In W-2 jobs, you got, 401k, health insurance, sick leave, PTO, health savings account, all types of stuff. Gig work, you get zero. You ain't getting none of that, so might as well go ahead and hang it up. Ain't no safety net. If you get laid off from a W-2, you might have a union. You might have unemployment benefits. You get deactivated from one of these apps. Well, I hope you already signed up for something else, because you SOL. You get hurt on the job at a W-2. Guess what? There's a system for that. You might get some workman's comp. You might get some of your medical bills covered. You might get a portion of your normal paycheck while you out and healing, right? While you recovering. Doing W-2 work, you got some type of safety net to help you out. Gig work, you don't get none of that. You ain't getting none of that. Hang it up. You get into a car accident, you better not tell DoorDash or Uber, because you ain't going to be doing no more DoorDash or Uber. Letting you know that right now. It's a lot of differences out there. A lot of different ins and out when it comes to gig work and W-2 work. You got to figure out if it's something that works for you. If it's something that you can do feasibly and efficiently and safely. Because you ain't no protections.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,